Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 243 of our BU 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. Today is our final day to focus on the area of confidence. So today I want to share 12 tips to help you build self-confidence skills, and then we're going to talk about our action item today, because the culmination of an entire month of focusing on something is that we want to take the lessons that we've learned and we want to make improvement in that area and aspect of our life automatic. We want to have confidence on autopilot. So we'll talk about how to do that. And of course, that will be our action item today, is to share one thing that you will automate in terms of improving your confidence and moving continuously in the direction of your long-term goals and objectives for the level of confidence that you want to have in your life. So what are these 12 tips? Let me grab my magnifying glass so we can see what they have to say. They're broken into three, subsets or categories. Number one, preparing for your journey, getting ready to work on self-confidence. Number two, setting out, going on the actual journey. And number three, accelerating toward success in the area or aspect of your life. In this aspect, confidence. These are all with respect to confidence. So number one, how do we prepare for our journey? How do we get ready to continually improve and work on and automate better confidence in our life? Number one, take inventory of what you've achieved. Think about your successes, your strengths, and your weaknesses. Focusing on your strengths. Everybody else in the world will point out all your weaknesses, so you don't need any help identifying them, but you do need help identifying and really tuning into and focusing on and paying attention to the things that you're good at, the things that come naturally to you, the things you love to do. Number three, think about your goals and your values. Remember to always have that long-term goal and your core values in mind. And we talked about both of them with respect to confidence this past month. Practice stopping negative self-talk in its tracks and replacing it with positive thinking and positive self-talk. Every time you catch yourself putting yourself down, saying something negative about yourself, undermining your own possibility and credibility, catch it and at least in your head correct it to a positive, because we're really usually the opposite of what we're telling ourselves with our negative self-talk. Number five, commit to the journey of self-confidence. Commit to continually improving and being a little bit more self-confident throughout the rest of your life. I always wanted to say every day, but just throughout the rest of your life. Don't we always want to be moving towards something? And I would say self-confidence is a great thing to be moving toward, to feel better about ourselves, to trust in our own capability, to believe in ourselves, right? So now, how do we, after we've taken this inventory, after we focused on our strengths, how do we continue and start moving toward the self-confidence we want? Here's some tips for that. I got 4. 1, identify and enhance the knowledge and skills that you need to succeed. Whenever we get experience, whenever we apply skills, whenever we take action, it improves our self-confidence. And it can improve our self-confidence even if the action that we take epically fails or we make mistakes. If we learn the lesson from those mistakes, they will help to improve our self-confidence and our belief in our ability to figure things out. Number 2, focus on the basics. A lot of times as humans, I don't know if you ever do this, but I certainly do, we get bogged down into the details and the what if this happens or what if that happens. And we need to stay out of the details and remember to focus on where we're going from a big picture standpoint, knowing that some of the things we do will work, some of the things we do won't work, and that's how we learn what works for us. Set small goals to pile up successes. A lot of times we want to just have that final destination immediately, but the truth is we don't get instant gratification and instant success hardly ever or hardly in anything. Confidence is going to be the same way. We build our confidence by doing the little things, by setting little goals and achieving them, by keeping our word to ourselves and doing things like that to know that we can trust ourselves. Number 4, keep working on your positive thinking and your positive self-talk and eliminating your negative self-talk and negative beliefs. And then finally, number 3, how do we accelerate towards success in our level of confidence? We celebrate our little successes along the way. As we do things that make us feel more confident and better, we need to have little mini celebrations for those things. And what that looks like is up to you. Keep yourself grounded in some sense of your reality and life's reality and what's working for you. Assess your current level of self-confidence and identify strategies that you can use to keep building and continuously improving and moving forward. Expect roadblocks and obstacles and challenges along the way. If we expect our life to be, this is kind of a conflicting belief for me, because I know that I get what I expect. So if I expect there to be challenges along the way of my life journey, guess what? There are going to be. But I also have to balance that with, to expect that there aren't going to be any is going to set me up for failure and disappointment, more than if I know that life is this continuous journey and I'm just here to enjoy the journey. So there's games that we can do, and we didn't really talk about them, to build our self-confidence, but the truth is, the things that build our confidence are stretching our comfort zone, taking action, believing in ourselves, being true to ourselves, keeping our word to ourselves and to other people, and things like that. So action item again today, think about this list, pick something on it or something of your own, and say, this is what I'm committing to do moving forward to improve my confidence and to move me toward my goals. Maybe it's once a week you're going to do a little sit down and a goal review. Maybe it's, and what I like to do is tie it to something I'm doing already. So what I like to do is, for example, I'm already doing affirmations every morning. I'm already doing meditations. If I can tie one of my self-confidence goals or affirmations into that practice I'm already doing, it's really easy to make it automatic. If I can tie in and say, once a week I'm going to do a confidence meditation as part of my daily meditation practice, that's an easy way to make sure that I'm moving toward my confidence goals all the time without having to consciously think about it all the time. And that's the purpose of today, is to think about, how can I make it easy for me to succeed and increase my confidence? Share in the comments below one thing that you're committing to do. I will do the same. And any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day. I'm going to switch gears and talk about communication for the month of September. All right. Have an awesome day. Bye.